Lights, camera, action. Hi everyone, we're back.
Alright guys, we're back into it now. This one is going to be a little talk about a place called Sofala. Yep. Sofala is a little town, it's just north of Bathurst. Well, that's the way we went there anyway, but it is north of Bathurst either way.
It's about 3.5 hours from Sydney.
250 odd Ks. So depending on speed you travel and whatever, but that's just from the centre of Sydney, so it's not too far. Like, it's borderline getting a bit far to push on a Friday evening, but if you have kids, obviously if you're younger, don't have kids, it's okay, but
you're free.
So the campsite we stayed at is called Greenpoint Campsite in Sofala, which is sort of it's further east of Sofala.
I really liked this campsite. It was really hot the weekend we went. That was probably the only downfall about it. And the leeches. Ugh.
So yeah, this campsite, it's right on the Turon River. It's not a very big section of the river where we camped, so yeah, it's probably 4 or 5 metres across there, if that. But yeah, we managed to camp all the way down. Obviously when the Turon River comes up, where we were camped is actually underwater.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great spot. Super hot, so we spent a whole lot of our time just sitting in camp chairs in the water.
Oh, and which was so nice.
Yeah.
It's just a nice flowing, the spot that we chose especially, it just had this lovely flowing water, and we had just George at the time, so he was about 1.5.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. We didn't have to worry about him, getting into too deep water. It was really shallow, and he could just play in it all day. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was a good spot. There is a toilet there.
Again, we didn't use it.
We didn't use it. My mate did. He gave it a rating of about -3. It was full and stinky.
Horrible. It was a very busy weekend though. There was a lot of people down there.
Yeah, and it filled up more and more as the weekend went on.
Yeah.
But in saying that, it's still a great spot. There's lots of camping you can do around there. There's more places further east and west along the river that you can camp at. There were some big 44s to put your rubbish in, which was really good. Yeah, we did a bit of kayaking. Yep. Once again, we went in a huge section of the river, so it wasn't much of a kayak, but
it was more
still
just a play around with the kayak rather than kayaking.
But let little George have a play in the kayak as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was lovely. And then we went for a drive, just to see what was around, and it was a really beautiful area. Mm-hmm. And we went into Bathurst one day as well and did the.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we drove Mountain Panorama.
Yeah. And that was what, like 40-minute drive? Yeah,
about 40-minute drive into Sofala. And then we also went out to, it's called the Beekeepers Inn, which is just out of Bathurst.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a coffee and checked out that place. A really cool place. So those little places that, every time we've gone west, you just drive straight past, never pull in. But not that we did, but a lot of people do go gold panning in the Turon River up there.
Yeah, actually a lot of people, don't they?
Yeah.
We just, we were just not prepared.
Would we go back? Yeah, definitely would go back. Probably, I think we were there over the Australia Day. It was a long weekend at that point, and
it was busy.
It was very busy.
So maybe a different weekend.
And scorching hot.
Yeah.
So maybe if we did it again, we'd probably pick a time.
Yeah, October, November, when it's just starting to get warm, or February.
March, April sort of thing when it's cooling down a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out our video on Sofala, and we'll come back with a couple more videos and some other bits we're done.
Yeah, we've got probably about 3 more in the lineup at the moment.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah, all very different places, so check them out. If you have any feedback, let us know as usual. Leave a comment. We want to get back to everyone as much as we can. And catch you soon.
Say hi to your mum for me.
Bye.
Do you want to say anything, or do you just like watching me talk?